In this video, I'm going to go through why running product targeting could hurt your PPC strategy long term. So before I dive too deep into this, I have to kind of explain a concept of what I call irrelevancy web. So I don't actually know if this is actually happening, but just kind of based on the data points, you just almost expect something similar to this. So this is just an example. So let's just say right in the middle here, we have the search term diaper bag backpack. This is then connected to multiple different variations of that search term. So we'll have baby diaper bag, we have baby backpack, diaper bag, diaper bags for baby girl, etc. So as you gain more sales or conversions on specific search terms, they kind of build on each other. So Amazon has this relevancy web in the back end where they have correlations between different search terms to one another. But this exact thing also applies to product targets. So you might have a product target, for instance, this one right here, where they're connected to different search terms. And so if this one converts well on, say, diaper bag backpack, the likelihood that it converts well for baby backpack diaper bag and diaper bags for baby girl it's much higher. So Amazon will more likely then show, if this is your ASIN or this is a product target that you're going after, they're more likely going to show you other search terms that are connected to this one, for instance. So in a gist, that's kind of how it works. It's just imagine a huge keyword web that's attached to all the product ASINs as well, and they're all integrated to each other. And every single search term to product target, or search term to search term, or even product target to product target, will have some sort of relevancy level between all of them. So this is what I'm thinking is Amazon's database, what it kind of looks like in the back end. But of course, again, this is theoretical, just kind of based on my understanding of how PPC works, how organic rank works. They have to have some sort of web or relationship database of some sort. So now that we kind of understand that, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into like product targeting. So why is running product target on this ASIN bad? So when you set this up in your PPC campaigns, the one thing you'll notice after you start to collect some data is the placements tab. So if you jump into the placements tab, you're going to see title search, rest of search, and product page. So it's particularly obvious when you're running this particular ASIN, and that's the only target that you have in that campaign. And then you take a look at the placements, and then all of a sudden you see, oh wow, I have a ton of sales at the top of search and rest of search level. So in this case, this made up like well over 65,000 in the sales, and then the product pages only accounted for about 11,000. So you may first have thought, wow, when I target this product target, I thought I would be just product pages, but that's definitely not the case, and it's pretty obvious at this level. And then to make things worse, when you take a look at the search term tab, it's even harder to kind of connect the dots, because there's no connection between search terms to the actual placements here. So taking a look at this, although they have recently started to show the search terms and their sales, it's nowhere close to the accuracy that you would expect. So I would say even having this search term tab in that product targeting campaign, basically useless, because you can't really garner much information here. So, and then to make things worse, you could only bid on that particular product. So this target, you only have one option to make a bid placement on there. However, bidding on this will drive a ton of different search terms and a ton of different product targets, as you can kind of see in this screen. So we know it's kind of happening, but where we lose control is the bidding side of things. So if you can only bid on the product target and it goes after so many different search terms, then you end up losing control. And that's going to be pretty bad for a long-term strategy. It works okay at the very beginning, because at the very beginning you don't have any data. You want to use these target ASINs because they're going to already be connected to hundreds and thousands of different search terms and product targets, which are then going to show it here. So when you target them early on, you're probably targeting good search terms because Amazon already has that data and they're already going to show you all of that. However, as you kind of move on, it's bad because you're long term you're wanting to get those organic ranks. And if you don't, if your bid here on the product targeting level is fairly aggressive and you're comparing it against a single keyword campaign where you're trying to drive rank, they're going to compete with each other. Especially if this one is bid much higher, you then lose control on the single keyword campaign level, which then you'll need an even higher bid, and which then kind of hurts your profitability at the end of the day. So generally my take on organic rank is you need control from your PPC. So that means you only want that search term to ever show up at that single keyword level and never at the product targeting level or any other campaign for that matter. So hopefully you got a pretty good understanding of why I feel product targeting could hurt your overall PPC strategy in the long run. If you like this content, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.